Hey guys, so this is part 2 of Saw. Last time we played this game, we just rescued Jennings Foster from the pendulum trap. So now we're going to continue and play and rescue Melissa. Got my lighter. So I can't actually remember where we are at the minute. Oh yeah, we do.
Before you are two doors. Each will test your faith. Will you continue blindly, or will you face a greater challenge with your sight intact? Make your choice quickly. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs located all around you will detonate.
No, I actually prefer the sighted path because it's a lot easier. Because if you pick the blind path, you're literally blind, so you're in a dark room, surrounded by, you know, like radioactive barrel things. So it's basically like a maze. There's this one. I mean, you have to face these blade things, but at least you can see where you're going. And with the lighter as well, the barrels will explode. So. But no matter what path you take, you'll end up at the same place anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Come on, quick! Oh, I thought I was dead then. Go. Right, one more. And go. There we go. Simple as that. Going down this path. And so, you know, quick shakes, I've got plenty of time. But through this door, that is where you'll come out if you choose the blind path. Simple. Just going there, eating the dead body. Might as well get that while I'm here. I have a feeling we're coming up to some combat in a minute. Now you can find these miniature traps around the asylum, like stun traps, gas trap, but I've never used them, to be honest, so I don't know what good they are. The patients are beginning to demand a religious area in the asylum where they can pray. Medication keeps them more agreeable, is not working. If anything, they're getting worse. If we don't do something about this soon, we could have a full-blown riot on our hands. If we can take this courtyard area and build a small chapel there, I think they will shut up about it. Knows Cleaver. Lovely. Oh, I bet the key's in here, isn't it? Nice. That didn't even scare me, to be honest. If I didn't mention this last time, if you run too fast, the lighter will go out. Oh yes, I know where we are. This was fairly easy.
This is what happens to those who fail their test or make the wrong choice. You cannot save this man, but you can save yourselves. Find the combination to open his cage and reroute the power back to the doors. But do so quickly, when he touches the water. You will both share his fate.
Basically, you've got some of these puzzle pieces to try and find the combination. And you need a couple. I think, anyway. I'm pretty sure we do. So if you look here, it's 4, 3, 5. Okay, so that's the code. Oops. 3, 5. Like so. 2 minutes left. Perfect.
One door closes, another opens.
That dude's now gone. Don't know where he's gone, but you know, whatever.
You monster! You killed my husband! You!
Your husband was killed by his partner's carelessness. He ran into a trap. I did not kill him.
You booby-trapped the house! His death is your fault!
The defenses I prepared would have easily been disabled by police procedure. But those procedures were ignored. Who do you think ignored them?
Chap! That son of a bitch!
Come on, open it. Right, what are my objectives? Inspect the security checkpoint upstairs. Okay, I can do that. Oh, I knew there was going to be something. Oh. Push the button. Let me out of here. What? Oh. Okay, at the gravesite. This is actually one of my favourite bits of the game. And also later on in the game when we have to go to the freezer. Why has it just gone dark?
Fools failed again.
That's nasty. Well, I just come from there, didn't you know? Oh. Yeah, I did. Right. Let's go this way. Nothing in here. Oh. Oh no. Aye, I know all that.
Power is a fickle thing in these old asylums.
Sorry, I only have enough for me.
Oh hell no. Right, we'll pick up that gun in a minute. think I have said this before, but the gun is the best game on this, best weapon on this game, sorry. Other than your fists. Whoops. And this flashlight is shite, to be honest. So I'm not for the lighting, you can't see anything. But you know. So yeah, compare the difference. Right, I'm looking for a coupler. Wait for one. I want a scalpel as well. They're quite good, to be fair, because they give you a one-hit kill. Using mannequins is a coupling device for prisoners has not had a positive result among the most severely disturbed patients. We had hoped to use the mannequins as human surrogates to ease the patients back into social life. The result is that the patients are even more distressed and distant than before. Mannequins can still be used in the construction of therapeutic devices for scale, but the rest should be put into storage. Hopefully somebody has a use for them in the future. Okay. Makes sense when it comes to Jigsaw. Right. Don't even know where I've come from. Oh god, this glass. Literally gonna be the death of me. Thank you very much. Good job with the gun so I don't waste a bullet. I've heard of some physicians here using phrenology to diagnose their patients. Phrenology is not to be on a basis of any of our work here. The measurements of a person's head are in no way an indication of how they will act. We had a patient transferred to the general ward from high security based on the size of his benevolent organ. Oh my god. And the patient ended up with maiming 5 patients and killing 1. Phrenology is an inaccurate, racist, lazy and outdated method and will not be used in this asylum. Jesus, some of them words. You wouldn't believe I got a B in English. So I'm back here again. Does he have anything good on him? I can't even search him. Okay. Avoid the glass. Ah.
You're in danger of becoming useful, Detective.
And that's that going where you like it. Oh, this music creeps.
People always think their actions affect no one else. But the life of your late partner's family
course it does, mate. Now there are a lot of shotgun traps in the graveyard. And this bit we're going to go to now. So you best be on your guard.
You feel alive yet?
Hold on. Don't want to miss. Move it. No. Ha. Sucker. Right. There's one here. Not surround yourself to the side. There's one conveniently placed here. Disarm. Thank you very much. And disarm. Oh yeah, that dude in his jacket went. What's in there? That'd be like a perfect place for a jump scare, wouldn't it? Well, I think down here is basically useless, but if you get down here, then go back up, a cutscene happens. So I'll just do it just for the cutscene. I can't actually remember what's down here. I'll soon find out. Oh, just a weapon. How do I open the door? Idiot. And another nail. Thank you. This one. So many lockpicking. Yeah, so basically it was useless. But whatever, at least we get the cutscene. Thank you. I'm so cautious of these tripwires because half the time they're literally invisible. Oh, this fucking glass. In a minute you will come across like a shit ton of bandages. I say in a minute, like we do at some point. Ooh, now that was close. Sam, thank you very much. MK Ultra, the Technical Services Division of the government, has given us a generous grant to test the effects of a new drug. The drug is called lysergic acid diethylamide, LSD. And early indications show effects of remarkable mental pliability. More tests are needed, but so far LSD looks to be a promising hypnotic. We will begin testing on the John Doe patient immediately. Oh, I thought it was going to be a shotgun door. Your late partner holds the key. Gotcha. There's a dead guy just there, you know, just chilling. Oh, I need a nail. So many doors. Oh, I got a checkpoint. What the hell was that? One of the inmates were caught tying a wire to two ends of the hallway down by the chapel. His attempt was to trip over up the nursing staff and steal whatever medication he could. Keep a lookout for these tripwires and confiscate any wire or floss your patients may have. Gotcha. I knew it. I'll get past me, Jigsaw. Thank you. Shotgun. Okay, that's glitchy. Literally come through the door. Oh shit. Oh, what's the bloody bullet, man? Oh, that's so annoying. The duty code detective single you. Oh man, I should have just let him be, shouldn't I? Because his collar was going to detonate anyway. Man, that's so annoying. The music suggests to me that we're not over yet.
Your failure is buried ahead, Detective. Find the key to escape.
Free me, detective.
Until you find it out.
Don't make this difficult.
There's something there as well. I'll get this one first. What? Man, I'm fucking useless with this gun. Thank you. Well, I got that one. That made no sense whatsoever. Couldn't shoot him, but I could shoot that one way up there. Right now, there definitely is shotgun traps here somewhere. I don't remember where. Ah, there. Oh, there's another one there. Let's see the board. That's there.
You have the key to Cedar Ward. Find the angel to save her life.
Load of stuff that I don't need. Don't want the flashlight. Oh, this bit's Move. You. What's up? I think I did. Found nothing useful. Right. I'm just gonna fight it out. Thanks, 3-8. Thank you. Close the door. I have to. Now this is the only thing about finishing this trap, if you like, fast. It's because then you have to wait for a minute, literally. There, and you can't go through there. So you literally just do what Jigsaw says and have patience. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Take it back now, yo. One hop this time. One hop this time. Turn around. To the left. Take it back now, yo. I'll come through here. I can't see anything. I hope my key should be in here. Oh yes. Let's get the door open. I don't want it coming into foot with me. My camera's all the way up. Thought I could shoot. Never mind. First you took his father, will you take his mother next?
What is your emergency?
2 officers are down at 213 Stygian Street. You must hurry.
Help has been dispatched. Sir, are you with the officers right now?
Detective Singh has been shot. I don't think he's going to make it. The other has an injury, but he'll live.
What kind of injury, sir?
Nothing he can't handle. He should have called for backup.
Sir, do you know who perpetrated these assaults?
The world is a dangerous place.
Slick Jigsaw. Decorated Detective discharged by Oswald McGillicuddy, Globe staff writer. Detective David Tapp, the lead officer in the Jigsaw killer case, resigned yesterday due to unknown circumstances. The shooting death earlier this week of his partner, Detective Stephen Singh, is suspected to be a factor in the detective's resignation, but Tapp could not be reached for comment. Tapp was a fine officer and defender of the law, and we will miss him, was the only comment given by the police spokesperson. Detective Mark Hoffman, a similarly decorated officer, will be taking over the lead position on the case. What the? By Oswald McGillicuddy. Time to take out the trash. It's time for finger pointing, folks. Time for the police department to police itself and dump out the waste clogging City Hall. Like I always say, the sword of justice cuts both ways. It's time, in short, to fire Detective David Tapp. His antics got his partner Stephen Singh killed, which in my book makes him too dangerous to carry a gun. Who knows when he plans to go rogue again. Melissa Singh, for one, doesn't think firing Tapp is enough. She wants more than police reprimands for Tapp. She wants criminal and civil charges filed. That animal got my husband killed. He's no better than the Jigsaw killer. He might as well have pulled the trigger himself, the distraught widow cried at the funeral. That's right, stick it to him, sister. Oh, so much reading. Case, blah blah blah. Plaintiff Melissa Singh, spouse of deceased Stephen Singh, complaint of wrongful death. Defendant David Tapp, superior officer and partner of deceased. Plaintiffs complain about defendants and allege first course of action, wrongful death, negligence. Plaintiff purports by the defendant's own admission he overruled subordinate Stephen Singh's request for backup to a potential crime scene. This overruling resulted in the serious injury of the defendant and fatality of Stephen Singh. The deceased spouse, Melissa Singh, is pressing charges claiming severe emotional financial damages of both herself and the deceased's next of kin, Franklin Singh. Oh my god. And another one. County Office of Child Protective Services letter of warning, urgent response required. Dear Mrs. Singh, we have received notice from Stanworth Elementary that you have not responded to concerns raised by your son Franklin's school counsellor regarding Franklin's home environment and well-being. Please respond to this notice within the next 10 business days by scheduling an appointment with one of our representatives. A lack of response may result in further investigations by our officers. There should be a... oh, here it is. It's Pighead. Come on. Look at the true... well, I was supposed to say true destroyer of lives.
You think of my subjects as victims, but what about those who suffer at the hands of your choices? How many lives have you destroyed in the wake of your obsession? The life of your partner, his wife and child. How many more before them have paid the price of your selfish decisions? To find the key, you must look inside the shattered souls that you've destroyed.
I bet the nails in here. Thank you very much. And a fuse. Must need that for something. Oh, it's just for... I've hidden schematics of miniature traps around the asylum. Assemble them and they will help you survive. You use traps to save yourself. I use them to save the lives of others. Are we so different? Yes, we are. In a lot of ways, Jigsaw. Here's someone, I think. Or rather, I hope. It's just in the cage. Our LSD research funding has been cut off. As you know, LSD is being used as a recreational drug and has been classified Schedule 1. This makes our research of LSD illegal. I need all documents related to MK Ultra destroyed, patient files redacted, and inventory purged. My personal view is that the general public is now their research sample, and if Dr. Timothy Early attempts to contact any of you again, please see me immediately. I do not want to see him here again. This is a bigger one. Unfortunately, this isn't how big they get.
The doors to redemption only open one by one.
Your time is up.
No, it's this one because it's the windy soldier. You want to bet? Go on then. Yeah, that's what I've got. Sucker. Oh, nothing. Okay. Thank you. Right, to find our way to the chapel.
Let me out of this thing. I need to see my son.
Do you mean the son you abandoned?
No, I would never.
But you did. You tossed him away. Consumed by vengeance against Taff.
It would never have happened if my husband was still alive. It's Taft's fault. You don't know what it's like.
The dead cannot influence the living. You will discover that soon enough.
You want us both dead, do you?
No, not really.
I dropped the switch. It's boom. Whoa.
Basically, just kill him quick and then run away. Well, looks like where I'm going next, so that's where the fire goes. Thank you. Oh, check. I got a couple of perfect. Well, I don't think this is where I'll go next. Oh, I don't know. Oh my god, there's so many doors. Oh, right, I could have put him down here and electrocuted him. Okay. I'm guessing that opens that door, so let's make our way back. Oh, I have played this game before, you know. I've just got to make me like a sieve. Fuse, thank you. So many doors. Oh wait, I could have put him in here too. I should have a shotgun traps. Oh, I could have electrocuted him there as well. Okay. Oh, I don't want to box it. That was fun. Wasting my time. Laser, please. Thank you. Didn't see that I had two things. Now Melissa's trap is probably one of the easiest. So, you know, can't really do.
Tap, he's the one. It's his fault all of this happened. I hate him even more.
The only way to move forward is to forgive, to shed your rage and accept your suffering.
I want to see him suffer. I want him to know what it's like.
There will be suffering, oh yes. But suffering is just the beginning. Tap has everything he needs to free you. I hope you have faith that he reaches you in time.
Well, I'm here now, so open the door. Come on. Come on, Jigsaw. While we're young.
Hello, Melissa. It's time to wake up and see what your life has become. You understood the risks of marrying an officer of the law. When he was killed, you let your vengeance for Detective Tap consume you. Your life crumbled and you neglected your son. I now offer you a gift, a chance to break through the numbness and taste the life you buried with your husband. Will you forgive Detective Tap, or is your hatred too great to be satiated? You're in what might be called an Iron Maiden. Move the metal cubes to the symbols and avoid the strikes. After 6 strikes, the device will snap shut and this place will be your doom.
So basically, just move the blocks about. And I do manage to go over one of the axes. Just go back and see if I like that.
Wait, hurry!
Oh yeah, so now she looks me out. I'm about to save her life. Down.
Come on, hurry!
Shut up. It's getting on my nerves.
Get me out of here!
Simple as that.
Oh God, why won't it
Melissa,
stop?
I...
Don't you touch me. Get away. This is all your fault. All because of you. Why won't you just leave me alone?
Just take it easy, okay?
I wish you were. I wish you hadn't saved me from that thing. I wish I were dead too. Anything would be better than this. I can't feel
You think I
anything
didn't try?
anymore.
You think it doesn't eat at me every day? I can't change what happened. If I could have taken his place, I would have. I wish I was the one in the ground, not him.
I can't forgive you for what you did to me. To Stephen. We're all here because of you, Detective.
Yeah. Right. So I'm actually going to call episode 2 of Saw right here because we've just finished saving Melissa and I've just got a checkpoint. So thank you for watching and see you guys next time.